The CBS Mornings studio in Times Square pulses with pre-dawn energy on a chilly October Monday in 2025, its sleek anchor desk awash in cool blues, the audience a lively blend of New Yorkers and royal enthusiasts waving, "Morning Royals" signs. Norah O'Donnell, the 52-year-old journalistic titan in a sharp crimson blazer, strides in with co-anchors Tony DeCopel and Nate Burleson, her piercing gaze honed from years anchoring CBS Evening News. The crowd roars as Meghan Markle, the 44-year-old Duchess of Sussex, enters with poised elegance, her tailored cream pantsuit radiating Montecito chic, her chestnut waves framing a face battle tested by global scrutiny. She's here to unveil Rise Resilient, an Archwell initiative blending AI-driven mental health tools with a Netflix docuseries on women's empowerment, partnered with Google. Norah kicks off with warmth. Meghan, from royal halls to resilience rallies, you're redefining strength. How's the family fueling this fire? Laughter flows as Meghan shares Montecito moments, Archie, 6, coding mini robots inspired by Harry's Invictus tech, Lilibet, 4, her, tiny activist, staging playroom protests. For 15 minutes, it's a masterclass in connection. Clips roll of Meghan mentoring women in Mumbai, her voiceover declaring, "Resilience rises when we rise together." Nate praises her passion, Tony probes her pivot from palace, Meghan opens up about therapy's role post-Megxit, the audience rapt. But as the segment nears its break, Norah, her Emmy-sharp instincts flaring, leans in, voice steady but incisive, "Duchess, Rise Resilient is remarkable, lifting women from shadows. But let's be real. You've gone from tiara to tech titan, monetizing royal rifts via Spare and Netflix while Charles faces health battles and William shoulders the crown alone. Is this initiative a heartfelt hand-up or a high-tech jab at the monarchy, prolonging the feud?" The studio stills. Gasps ripple as Meghan's smile tightens, her fingers grazing her gold bracelet, a Harry heirloom, in a flicker of tension. She responds, cool but cutting, "Norah, resilience isn't revenge, it's redemption. I've built tools from traumas the firm ignored, traumas that nearly broke me. This isn't a jab, it's a lifeline for women silenced, like I was. You question from a news desk, I've lived the nightmare." Norah, unyielding, counters with a measured edge, "Redemption. Or rebrand. You're spinning pain into profit." Diana whispered truths, "You broadcast them for billions. Resilience is noble, but feuding with family on global feeds. That's a choice. Meghan, time to rise above the drama, or is the spotlight your script?" Murmurs erupt, Tony shifts, Nate exhales. Meghan's eyes blaze, her tone rising, "Script. Try survival, Norah. You've grilled dictators, but this feels like a tabloid trap. My script is saving lives, not settling scores." The firm's silence spoke louder than my streams. "I'm done with this desk's distortion." The clash escalates, Norah citing palace leaks on Meghan's demands, Meghan retorting with tales of media hounding that scarred her psyche. The audience splits, half cheering her fire, half whispering, "Too much." Meghan rises, regal yet resolute. "Norah, your mornings muddied my mission, enough. Thanks, team, but I'm out. Viewers, find Rise Resilient for the real story." She unclips her mic with a deft flick, strides off past stunned crew, her heels a staccato of defiance. Norah, composed, pivots to camera. "Well, that's live TV, raw and real. Back soon." Chaos erupts backstage as Meghan's team whisks her to a waiting SUV, Harry texting, "My warrior, you shone, home for hugs." X ignites. #Meghan humiliated. CBS trends with 5 million posts, clips viraling too, Survivor, beats, fans roaring, Duchess slays. While detractors hiss, drama queen. Norah tweets, "Tough talks spark truth, wishing Meghan strength." This isn't a chat, it's a cultural combustion, where a news titan's probe pierces a duchess's purpose, cementing morning TV's legacy as a crucible of candor. As dawn breaks, one truth shines, Meghan's exit isn't humiliation, it's a headline-making stand. As Manhattan's skyline glimmers under a midday haze, the O'Donnell-Meghan melee on CBS Mornings explodes into a digital inferno, scorching feeds from Broadway to Buckingham, where viral clips dissect the clash, fueling factions and fervent debates in a whirlwind that outpaces the morning commute. CBS's control room buzzes with crisis control, tapes parsed for precision edits, Norah sipping coffee in her office, reflecting with a wry smile, "She's a force, but facts cut deep, called it as I saw it." The next segment resets with poise, Tony steers with empathy, Meghan's mission moves mountains, Norah's nudge was sharp but sincere. Nate adds brotherly balance, but Norah holds firm. Rise resilience radiant, but roots in royal rifts raise questions. Strength shines when it's not shadowed by shade. The raw footage floods X, hitting 80 million views by noon. TikTok syncing Meghan's exit to Fighter at 7:19, while hashtag Norah vs Meghan racks up 6.2 million posts, memes casting Norah as a courtroom judge. Meghan, airborne to LAX, posts an Archwell statement, gratitude for CBS's platform, but truth needs clarity, not conflict. Rise resilient endures, join us. The docuseries soars to Netflix's top spot, streams spiking 600% as fans rally. Harry greets her with a whispered, "You turned their sting into strength, love." Palace leaks via The Sun hint at Charles's exasperation, and William's quiet frustration over the public spat. Late night hosts dive in. Kimmel mocks a royal walk-off, with Meghan and Norah puppets, joking, "She left faster than my data plan in Times Square," while Colbert salutes her exit with edge. CBS ratings climb 50%, execs eyeing a morning fire special, but whispers of guest prep reforms ripple. Meghan's allies mobilize. Oprah teases a resilience roundtable livestream. Serena tweets a crown emoji. Critics pounce. Piers Morgan's podcast blasts Meghan's martyr rerun, while feminist X posts frame her as defying newsroom narratives. Paparazzi swarm JFK, but Meghan's decoys dodge, letting her slip into mom mode with Archie's robot races. Norah, lunching at a Flatiron bistro, muses to colleagues, challenged a duchess, sharpened my lens. The fallout fuels broader waves. Mental health groups praise Meghan's stand against media traps, conservative threads sneer, privileged flounce. Reddit debates Norah's tone at 7:21, TikTok stitches Meghan's retort into empowerment anthems. Archwell launches a Resilient Minds app, free tools for women's wellness, turning clash into catalyst. Norah DMs Meghan, "Tough love still love, tea soon." Meghan replies, "Maybe over jam, Norah." As dusk falls, the clash reveals a truth. This wasn't humiliation but a high-stakes highlight, where a duchess's defiance duels a journalist's jab, amplifying both. No crowns cracked, just conversations crowned. Norah's nerve is news gold, Meghan's mission is movement. The audience, ravenous for the raw, reaping revelations from the rubble. This storm's no squall, it's a seismic shift, setting screens ablaze. November's crisp breeze sweeps Manhattan and Montecito, and the O'Donnell-Meghan clash morphs into a symphony of reconciliation and reinvention, weaving a heated morning spat into a tapestry of purpose that resonates from newsrooms to global forums. Meghan, luminous in her coastal haven, hosts a Rise Resilient gala under starry oaks, with luminaries like Viola Davis toasting her unbreakable spirit. The Netflix series clinches Emmy buzz, a second season greenlit with UK women's collectives, streams soaring. Norah, back on CBS, dedicates a segment to Resilient Voices, inviting therapists to unpack the clash's lessons. Her opener reflective, Meghan's fire fuels change, we sparked, but strength unites us. Ratings hold high, a morning mending special planned. Archwell responds with a Resilience Rising scholarship for women coders, turning TIFF into transformation. Palace frost thaws, Charles's office leaks a hopeful note via the Times, William's Invictus speech nodding to shared strength. X shifts to hashtag Meghan Norah Harmony, 7.8 million posts blending their spat into unity edits, set to Alicia Keys' Superwoman. Late night lingers, Fallon fakes a Peace Summit skit, Colbert's band jamming a Resilient riff. Broader ripples emerge, BBC panels probe, media versus mission, ethics, citing the clash, US networks adopt empathy briefs for guests, ensuring less ambush. Archwell's app trends, downloads tripling as women share wellness stories. Norah's memoir adds a Meghan moment, climbing charts. Meghan muses seaside. Norah's spark ignited my resolve, stronger together. Norah, jogging Central Park, tells peers, she's a titan, made me rethink my frame. Legal loose ends vanish. No suits, just DMs. Norah's, let's rise over coffee. Duchess, Meghan's, jam first, Norah. As Thanksgiving nears, the Sussexes host a resilience fest, Norah zooming in for a toast. From hot mics to high hopes, cheers to grit. Laughter seals the stream. The fracas, forged into a fulcrum, flipping fury into fellowship, where morning duels distill into dialogues of depth. Meghan's mantle, majestic, Empress of empowerment, unbowed by barbs. Norah's steadfast, journalist sharpened by sincerity. In this alchemy of altercation to alliance, the core shines, TV's crucible, where walkouts weave into wisdom, and, humiliated, kindles, humbled to heroic. No thrones toppled, just stories struck on authenticity's anvil. So raise a glass to rows that ripen into revelations, to screens summoning shared strength. Meghan Markle's Norah clash, not a fall, but a rise, radiant, resolute, and resonating onward. And if morning drama's your dawn delight, savor this: the stage is set, the sequel's soaring.